What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Music That Matters.
Yo, go and ask Moody, I've been with the shits. Keep it 100, I'm doing it big. I'm about to run them up. I'm getting bigger cuts. I ain't no runner up. Every beat that I'm on is a number one. Only thing that it means is I'm number one. Game over, my nigga, the jig is up. Can't nobody fuck with the three of us.
Thank you so much for joining us. We got an awesome episode for you today, so let's get into it. First off, let me say Eid Mubarak to all the Muslim brothers and sisters around the world. I hope you had a good holiday. I had a great holiday. I actually have a video of me here. But seriously, it was a great time. We were actually at a Sudanese event, and we got a chance to see a lot of Sudani excellence, and it was beautiful. So after seeing that, and also I was just thinking, we're in July, it's 6 months after February, so it kind of feels like it's a good time to have Black History Month number 2, right? So in light of these things, I figured this will be the Black Excellence Show. So that's what we're gonna talk about here today, because we got a lot of amazing people doing great things out here. First, we're gonna talk about the homie Killer Mike. You know, we talked about the amazing album that he dropped. Definitely great soundtrack. I love the message. I love the sound. I love everything about it. So he's out here making beautiful, beautiful music. He also just won an Emmy for long form content for his show Love and Respect with Killer Mike. Now, I don't know how I did not know about this show, how it went under my radar. I've listened to a few clips from it. Here's actually a clip that we can play right here.
You don't know. We're from Atlanta, which is known as a black city. It's a city in which your father was educated at a school called Booker T. Washington High School, which educated most of the black educators I encountered at Collier Heights Elementary and later Frederick Douglass. There's an over 100-year, even before your father in the 50s, establishment of civil rights push and movement, whether it was John Wesley Dobbs or Booker T. Washington here in the early 1900s. You and I stand on the shoulders of a lot of people who have come before us, and that can be very scary. It can be very polarizing even within our own community, and you've managed to do an amazing job. I watched you for over 25 years of my life next to your mother, and then later there, even while she was alive, but alone, pushing the line on depolarizing, making sure that we don't become separate communities here and nationally. Why? Why does it matter to you in the way that it sincerely seems to matter?
So yeah, I think it's a great show. I'm excited to dive in and check out all the episodes, all the awesome interviews that he's doing. But that makes sense why Killer Mike is such a great public speaker, because he had the show. And Killer Mike is also a business owner, owning multiple businesses. He's got apartments, he's got Greenwood Bank. He's also got this beautiful thing. It's a barbershop chain that he's opening up all over Atlanta, and that is mainly so he can have somewhere for kids to be with mentors and just, you know, better the community. So it's a beautiful, beautiful thing Killer Mike is doing. And not only that, he's also very involved in politics. He was just highlighting recently on the Joe Rogan podcast the importance of the local politics, being involved in local politics.
When we know about the criminals, we still don't do shit about it.
Right.
So that's why I'm saying, like, on a hyper local level, you know, I got some crazy theories, but on a hyper local level, you could just kill them and let the hogs eat them. You know.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
If
That's what they used to do.
If you know who's molesting and raping kids in your community, and you know where a hog farm is, you can fix that problem.
Yes.
You know.
He also talked about that he's excited for Cornel West to run for office. So that's why I nominated him to be the first person in this Black Excellence category.
What are you looking at me for?
Are you looking at me? Go this way. So
It's my job to look at you.
Can you go this way? Fine. I'll just pretend like you don't exist. Let's pretend like he doesn't exist, guys. Okay.
You got to figure that part out. Like,
Yes.
my mom didn't buy me studio time. She didn't put me in. She was just like, motherfucker, you want to rap? She'd bring me in front of friends, rap. And I'm just like, you know, but by the time I got 13, 14, I'd figured out how to get in studios and stuff like that. My friends would take me and shit, you know what I mean?
So that video, you know, Killer Mike talks about his roots and where he got all this motivation for this greatness happening. So it's beautiful, and then it's also very beautiful that he's got this barbershop so he can try to spread this positivity in the community. Now, another person that I would like to nominate for this Black Excellence category is also somebody who is a big advocate for being involved in local politics, as well as a big supporter of Cornel West's presidency run here, is the great Lupe Fiasco. So we had to put him in this Black Excellence list here. You know, Lupe Fiasco is a very smart individual. I love that he shares knowledge through his raps and even through just interviews and talks that he has online. He's also a professor at MIT and, you know, doing great things with AI, doing just great things with art, and killing it. So shout out to Lupe as well. He just had a new track called Outside. We talked about his other track last week, right? Check-In. So we talked about Check-In and Outside. I would say for the avid Lupe fan, you hear this and you feel like the lyrics are lacking. Yeah, you hear Outside, you hear Check-In. A lot of the avid Lupe fans, I feel like they will feel like these raps are just not getting to the par that Lupe put up there. But yeah, like, I'm not trying to be too judgmental of these lyrics, because everybody has a different musical taste, and, you know, it's not fair for us to try to make an artist make the same type of music that he's always made. If that's, you know, what he wants to do, it is what it is. We had a comment that says Outside as well as Check-In are both meant for live shows, but really, me personally, it's not my cup of tea, so I hope he doesn't continue making these kinds of raps. So I don't know what's going on with Lupe, man. It kind of seems like he went full Illuminati, to be honest. He's got, in the beginning of the video, this little sound clip that says all proceeds to my chain. There's a video of him like playing chess or something with a jeweler, so he's actually getting a chain, making trash music. I don't know, Lupe, what's happening, bro?
Hey, boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
But yeah, still our number 2 pick here for the Black Excellence category that we are compiling. Okay, and now number 3 on this list, we got J. Cole.
Jermaine.
Yes.
Cole.
Yes.
Your boy.
Jermaine. Cole.
Yes, I am congratulating J. Cole for being part owner of the Hornets, future part owner of the Hornets. Congratulations to J. Cole.
And giving the bag to LaMelo Ball while y'all continue to not make the playoffs.
Is that what he did?
Probably.
So yeah, you know, I felt like that was another beautiful example of Black Excellence. And our last nominee here for Black Excellence that we want to put up there is Ice Cube doing his thing. Ice Cube, he's pretty much been like the culture, and it's great because even though, you know, he's got street elements, he's got like a good head on his shoulders, always giving out great advice and just pushing positivity onto the community. So shout out to Ice Cube. He's got his basketball league 3-on-3 and
containing a bunch of retired niggas and overseas niggas that nobody cares about now.
Hate on us. You hate on a nigga. I don't understand why you hate on me, nigga.
he was just on the Joe Rogan podcast, and he was talking about how the NBA is blackballing him, doing things like making sure advertisers don't team up with him, making sure that networks aren't playing the 3-on-3, and really treating his league as a competitor. When he says this is something that should be complementary to basketball, you know, this is something on the off season. You know, they're not like stealing players from each other. They're not really going to be stealing viewers from each other. If anything, is going to help that basketball fan, you know, stay in touch with basketball throughout the year and have something awesome to watch. But unfortunately, the NBA is making it really hard for him. So he's out here promoting the 3-on-3.
I don't know what the NBA is thinking about trying to deprive Dr. J and Rick Barry and Iceman, George Gervin, a little check in the summer. What's the problem?
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it would compete at all. It seems like it would enhance. It would make when you have more basketball for basketball. I mean, basketball fans, they have a season, and when it's over, it's over.
Yeah.
The fact that there's more basketball seems to me, but I'm a person that's like, I feel like there's enough pie for everybody with everything. I feel like that with fighting, with MMA. When there's a new organization comes out, I'm like, good. Give people more opportunity to make money.
Without a doubt, and it's about who do it the best. And we're not trying to compete in any way, shape, or form with the NBA. We're very complimentary.
So I'd say go out there and watch it, man. Support black excellence. Let's go.
Damn, Adam Silver over here trying to run it back from Ice Cube.
Is that who the owner is?
That's the commissioner.
Oof.
Damn.
He trying.
I'm like, what did he say fuck me for?
So that was my list of some people that I feel like are really showing black excellence nowadays and pushing the community in a positive direction. We got MIT professors, we got NBA team owners, we got Adler Basketball League owners, and just amazing people. So shout out to Killer Mike, Lupe Fiasco, J. Cole, and Ice Cube. We could have mentioned everybody. I wish we could have just kept mentioning people, but so many people are doing great things out there. So, there's people we could have just kept mentioning. There's like Dave Chappelle, Kendrick, Jay-Z, of course. Everybody knows how great Jay-Z is. He's like the embodiment of black excellence in a lot of cases.
He is black excellence.
Yep. We got Pharrell, just became the creative director of Louis Vuitton, doing his thing. Chance the Rapper, always out here, politically active. Got the 85 Thou Show, just taking over Netflix, becoming #1. So a lot of black excellence happening. And then you got Drake, and he just made a poetry book. So there's that. And then some of the craziest stuff is that his poetry book has got only like one line in each page. So it's like a book of IG captions, I guess.
That's some Drake shit, bro.
That's some super Drake shit. He did say that he's dropping a new album to go along with this book. But he said he pushed it back because of Lil Uzi dropping, I believe. Oh no, Young Thug dropping, but then Lil Uzi dropped after, so I feel like he's pushing it back a little bit more. But we got some new music coming from Drizzy Drake. Now on to the new music we got for you this week. Let me start off with So Bad, The Circle, out here dropping another gem. It's a beautiful, beautiful song, so shout out to The Circle. We also got King Von, just dropped a new song not too long ago. So if you're a King Von fan, definitely go out there and check it out. Also, shout out to Ibrahim that I met at that beautiful Sudani event I just told y'all about. He showed me a new band that I just discovered, ParisTX. So that was ParisTX. They are a hip hop and rock band. So definitely very different music. So if you're a fan of these two genres, if you listen to like Green Day and stuff back in the day, and just want to see some black kids killing it, check out ParisTX. Let's move on to feature tracks. What we got? We got any?
I'm gonna need the mic for this one, yeah.
Oh yeah. All right.
Let me get that. First of all, my nigga, shame on you. We literally just spent the last I don't know how many minutes talking about music that matters. You didn't even mention Lil Uzi's Pink Tape. The disrespect that you putting on Lil Uzi's name right now is crazy. There's nothing else to say. Go stream the Pink Tape. It's amazing. I love it. It's great. Production is awesome. Lil Uzi's trying something different. He's always been considered more of the rock star archetype, kind of tapping into that world and whatnot. And, he's trying a different style. He's trying different beats out. And overall, I really liked the experience. It is a pretty lengthy album, so I had a hard time going through the entire thing, but overall, it had a lot of bangers on it. One thing that I was very interested in listening to this album is just how many opinions that it had from differing people and different audiences, because people either loved it, they liked it, or they didn't like it so much. But either way, this is a very subjective album. I can't really give you a complete rundown on it, but I really enjoyed it. So if you are a Lil Uzi fan, more likely than not, you are going to enjoy it too. So there you go.
You said it's very different than his other stuff?
Yes. I personally think it's really different, mostly because he's really tapping into that rock star persona. He's trying these different ad-libs and whatnot, beat selections with rock samples. He even had rock songs in there, which is very interesting. I don't even know what he was doing. Nigga had like an anime theme song up in that bit. I don't know what he was doing, but bro had like rock band, so it's heavily rock themed, and he like merged it with like this whole anime aesthetic. It's very interesting, but I liked it, and I suggest that everybody give it a listen and go on ahead and create your own opinion.
So definitely some bangers in there?
For sure. That Fire.
That Fire? It's called That Fire? Is
No, shut the fuck. That Fire. You gotta say it like that.
That Fire.
That Fire.
That Fire.
Yes. We got That Fire. We got Nakamura. We got Flooded the Face. We got Suicide Doors. We got The Fire Alarm. And I don't even care if nobody really messes with the song. Endless Fashion with Nicki Minaj. I'm a barb now, nigga. Stop playing with me, nigga.
And there you have it, folks. So that new Uzi, super fire. You got some song suggestions here if you want to dip into it and see what it feels like. If you're a Uzi fan, I'm sure you're all over it already. So that's the show, guys. Just saying, just out here highlighting that us black people, we're taking over basketball, we're taking over MIT, we're taking over rock music. It's over. So
it's over, man.
Peace. Anyways, that was our show for you today. I really hope you enjoyed it.
Quick question: who do you think is gonna take over society first, black people or AI?
Oh, that's a good question.
Matter of fact, are black people gonna take over AI?
That would be very interesting. Yeah, I think black people will take over first, and then they'll make an AI that like kills you if you don't put salt in your food. I don't know. But yeah, that is our show for today. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed and had a good time. Do you guys like our picks for the Black Excellence Award from Third Eye? Yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'd love to hear your feedback. I'd love to hear what you think about our picks for these Black Excellence. If you guys have anybody else that you think we should mention, let us know. Thank y'all so much. We appreciate y'all watching. Please make sure to hit that like button. And until next time, peace.
What made you think I'm so bad? What made you think I'm so bad? What made you judge me so fast? What made you judge me so fast?